Hello, welcome to another session on Big Data Management Overview. In this session, we will talk about hierarchical types. Hierarchical types are introduced in Informatica's Big Data Management 10.2. With this functionality, now you'll be able to process hierarchical types such as arrays, structures, and maps in the Spark execution mode. They're built into the product so that you have a seamless integration with the existing mapping designer, and you can use them in conjunction with many other transformations inside the mapping editor. Let's take a quick look at the mapping canvas and see how this can be used. I have a mapping here that is reading Avro data, extracting an array out of it, and joining some data with an existing flat file, and finally writing into a Hive table. Inside this Avro, we have an array of customer names and products. So we're extracting this array called products into the expression transformation, and we're taking a subset out of that array. It's real easy. So if I go into this expression, you can see that I'm just referring to the products array, and I'm just asking for the first two elements inside that array to be extracted out. Once we get that extracted data out of that array, we're going into a joiner where we're joining this data from this Avro file with an existing flat file to see if the flat file data matches either the first or the second element of the array. And wherever the data matches, we're taking the data and writing it to a Hive table. Let me right click and run the mapping. And I take this Hive target, and when we go to the data viewer, we can see that the data is now loaded into this Hive target, and we have all these rows from the product names and the customer names populated into this particular Hive table. Now let's take a look at another type of hierarchical type that is introduced in BDM 10.2. This is called a structure. In this mapping, we're processing structures. Here we have a flat file or a normalized data where we have some street, city, and state data available, which you can see in a quick data preview over here. We're taking this data and we're building a structure out of it in a simple expression transformation. As you can see, it's very easy to build a structure out of existing attributes. We just pass in all the column names in which order we want to build the structure, and a structure is built ready for us. There are a ton of hierarchical functions that are available in the interface that you can readily use. Once we create a structure, we're going into another expression where we're extracting a specific element out of that expression or that structure. So as you can see here, extracting an element out of a structure is very easy. Just use the dot operator. We load this data now into two files. In a JSON file, we load the structure, and now into another flat file, we load a simple string data. Let me quickly run this mapping and then switch over to the output file, and you can see this is the JSON file that we have just written, where we have created all the structures into this JSON content. As a summary, we have seen how easy it is to integrate and interact with hierarchical data types, and then how easy it is to build big data processes using a graphical user interface. Thank you.